here in under a minute. Alrighty. Let's see. I don't know how long I'll be on here. I was just on Michael Stackins for the last two. Wow. Woo. Yeah. 3 hours and 20 minutes. 3 hours and 20 minutes. Yeah, it was. Let's see here. Get my live stream going, my chat, so I can see what's going on. See who's the first one here. I'm going to put my money on Raka. Let's see. No one in here yet. No, not yet. Well, I got one like. How'd I get Raka number one? Woo! Yeah, you did it. You beat you. Yeehaw. Awesome. And then there's Jeff, number two. What's going on, Jeff? How's it going? I got your swag packet going out tomorrow before noon because the post office closes at noon. Yours is going out. I didn't get yours out today. I didn't have everything all written down all together. But it's together all ready to go out tomorrow, Jeff. And let me see. Did I bring? I'll email you the tracking number if you need me to, Raka, for your other package. And your original one, I think, should be in today. I don't know. I don't know. Let me take a look. Let me look here. I'd have to look back. I've got so many receipts. I've got like 5 different receipts. I've got 5 different receipts all over the place. Oh, you can hardly hear me. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what the problem is. Where I normally am. Um, hmm. Something happened with my phone, maybe? No, I don't know. Is that any better? Can you hear me out? Can you hear me fine, Jeff? Linda Bob, Mom, are you? Did you wake up? Oh, you just got up. P check. Okay. Oh, and Michael was just finishing. Yeah. Good night to Jackknife. I had to make sure to say good night to Jackknife. He's always only giving me a 2 out of 20, 5 out of 5 for sound check. All right. Awesome. Good now. I maybe it's my phone cover when I adjusted my phone. I got a plastic phone cover that goes over my phone. Maybe it got moved a little bit, possibly. Well, I spent the last 3 hours and 20 minutes on Michael's live streaming with him. Uh, I'm not out of steam yet, but I talked about a lot, and most of you were already there. I, I guess I got to come up with something new. It is hard to hear me. Well, if I get a little closer, but I'm like 2 inches away. If I start singing loud, maybe you can be able to hear me, but I ain't gonna sing. I did a little bit of that in Michael's show. Just dang me. Roger Miller, Jackknife, wake up, Linda. He says, there he is. You notice how I made sure. Good night, Jackknife. I said in Michael's live. That's better. Get a little closer. Get a little closer. Yeah, I'll have to get some of my medallions together, Jackknife, for I can show you. I've got American and Canadian medallions, and I also have other world foreign coins that are medallions as well. Um, I don't know if um, other things would be considered medallions, such as probably not. Oh, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Hey, Vegas Stacker. Good morning. How you doing? Thanks a lot for stopping by, brother. I was on Michael Stackins live there. Mentally corrupted. What's going on, my J Dog? Woo! Yeah, brother. You expand your collection and have some medallions in it. Yeah, I've got this. I guess you would call it a medallion. It's silver, but it's from Camel. Way back in the day, I got from with Camel Bucks, Joe Camel. I got the certificate of authenticity and the pouch that it came in as well. I don't know if you would consider that a medallion or not. but I got that way back in the day. Way back in the day. Hey, you missed it, Vegas. Uh, or did I post that? Yeah, maybe I did. Did I do the short on the steak tonight? I was on just before Michael's live stream about 9 o'clock. I was on Happy Tiger's live stream, and she was talking what I was eating tonight. And I said, by chance, I have a demonical steak right in the oven, and I believe I took a quick video of it. You're gonna brush your teeth and get ready for bed too. Your furnace is fixed. Awesome. Um, I don't have any way to contact you, mentally corrupted J Dog, but did you do it through Amazon? I would have to look for the paperwork. I took everything out of the box and I've got it somewhere, but mine's doing the same thing as yours. But apparently, yours wasn't throwing any heat at all, and you were just getting the four H's. Now, what's happening with mine? And I apologize. Hey, Raz Babo, what's going on? What is it? He says. But mine will heat up and it goes up to roughly the one thing that's a little bizarre about it, it's the same exact two auto furnaces I got the first time, and the maximum temperature, which you know as well as I do, is 1200 degrees Celsius. The newer one, it's the same exact one. The top thing is a little different than the older one, but needless to say, the two auto, the newer one that I got, I'm having problems with the H's coming up. It will only go up to a maximum of 1,150. Won't even go up to 1,160. I can't set it or program it to go any higher than 1,150. But it does heat up, and it'll heat up to roughly a little over 1,000 degrees Celsius, and then the four H's will come up. The 1980s Glow Champion of the World, Monday. Linda. Woo, yeah. You got the pool stick with the camel bugs? Awesome. I got the Jeff, I got the camel, the silver camel that I just showed you. And I also got the blue glass ashtray. It's in a diamond shape. Directly to Auto Factory, they will ask you for your order number from Amazon. Um, do you have an address or a number where you can contact them directly? If you do, if you do have that, could you email me that information? Because, like I was saying, I'm trying to pay attention to everything in the chat, Jackknife, and I'm trying to conversate with Mentally Corrupted, my buddy J Dog, um, because I got a new two auto furnace for backup and I hadn't used it. I'd ordered it just before the beginning of April when the tariffs were hitting. 20 out of 10. 20 out of 10. Awesome. Now that's better than a 10 out of 10, and that's even better than a 20 out of 20. Alaskan Assassin Adventures. What's up, brother? Thank you very much. Thanks for coming in. Good night, Linda Bob. She's saying good night to you, Jackknife. Pay attention. Linda Bob Mom saying good night to you. That shows a lot. No. Her wash machine and bruised. No, I did not know that. Bruised her ribs in the process. Oh man, the wash machine didn't make it. Oh man. But yeah, J Dog, if you could assist me in a link or a telephone number or anything that I can contact them, I very much appreciate it. True story. I remember there being something about a wash machine. You're going back like about 4 months ago, Jackknife. No, more than 4 months ago. Wasn't that before Christmas? Sean Stafford, hey, what's going on, brother? Woo! See, you're still up. Awesome. I've been on here since 9 o'clock. The last 4.5 hours. But I was on Michael Stacken's live stream. I was on Happy Tigers for about 45 minutes, and I jumped over to Michael Stacken's. I think I jumped over to Weldon Carey's real quick because he had a live stream going on as well. I paid him a quick visit, and then I jumped on to Michael Stacken's, and then Michael Stacken was inviting me, and I was in control of the rig break for the random comment picker, and we did that. He's got a celebration going on tomorrow. Michael Stacking's 500 celebration at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Yes, Jackknife, 728 subs. Eh, not really. Yes and no. I could have been doing. I've actually let off the brake pedal a little bit. Jackknife. I haven't been working as hard as I was. Um, it's just naturally happening, I guess. ATV. Okay, hold on. I'm glad that's in there because I want to open up another window with that. Give me just a moment here. Oops. Okay, that did open up another window just by clicking it. Awesome. Thank you very much, J Dog. You're awesome, brother. The foot, the pedal is unplugged. Yes, it is unplugged, but it still works. Still works. I used the brake for Linda Bot Mom tonight. She won. Yay! You've seen my brake pedal before, haven't you, Jackknife? That I got below my desk. I'm the only YouTube content creator that I actually show you the brake pedal underneath their desk. Yes, thank you, Sean. That is a nice dragon casting. Yeah, it was the one that I showed in there. That was my most recent one. Um, when I have my 700, when I hit 750 subs, I will be doing a celebration. Let me show you the one here real quick that has already been purchased from another subscriber of mine. That's going to be given out during the GA. Let me think where I put it here. It's my number 2 Dragon Pour. Oh, let me see. It's not a conspiracy when you show the pedal. It's not, but here is the Dragon Pour that is going to be in my GA. It's a pour that I've made that another subscriber, his name is Stuart. He's a subscriber of mine, and he generously bought this, paid for it, and is having me gift it away as a GA in my 750 celebration. Um, Now, if you've seen my 250 celebration and my 500 celebration, they were all pretty good. I had a few problems during the last celebration, but only because of the clarity and YouTube. I wasn't quite as prepared for it as I would have liked to have done. Right on the floor. But yeah, we're gonna have a good time when the 750 comes up, and then I guess I'll be shooting for 1K. I guess. Will it ever happen? I think it will. When? I don't know. But we're going to have a good time because even whatever I give for a giveaway at my celebration, everybody's always going to get a second round. I've got something hitting here. What's going on? No, I don't know. Oh, I know what it was. It was one of the Phoenix keychains that was dangling on the side. But what I liked about it, without going through the StreamYard, I don't care for StreamYard that much, but with my phone, I can zoom in pretty good. I mean, I'll have my phone on my desk, but I can zoom in pretty good, and it gives pretty good clarity to where you can see it. But when I do it, I'll have my phone up here on a smaller tripod, and we'll have whoever wins will have a second chance to win on the rigged wheel to win, the Lazy Susan, for a second prize. And there'll also be other gifts besides that they will receive, such as maybe a water bottle or a keychain. And I think a lot of you have already seen a lot of that. But they dubbed me the king of swag, and that's what you'll get, swag. God gifts, a second chance to win 90%, 40%, a gram of silver, T-Bird hat, T-Bird shirt with iron-ons. I've got other things. I don't got sneakers yet. We're working on that. Yes. Yeah, the one that I did earlier is already cleaned up, Sean. Let me show it real quick. That was the number two. Let me see. Let me see where I had put it. That's number 11. Uh, Not sure exactly where it is. I've got a lot of dragons here, and if this is number six dragon. I showed that on Michael's live stream. That was number. Let me see here. Is that number six? It's number five or number six. That's what I dubbed the red dragon. Had a lot of red patina on it. Yeah, it was pretty awesome. Let's see. Give me a moment. Number four. Where did I put number 16? That was number two. That's for the Ga. Uh, I'm not sure where I put number 16. Number 16's on here somewhere. I did a video on it though. Let me look again real quick. Four. That's three. That's five. That was number six. I think I might have put it over here with the other ones. I got a huge table. No, that's number 12. Oh, wow. It's here. But it's all cleaned up. I think at the end of that video, I spliced it together of the cleanup right afterwards. Yeah. Yeah, they do. There's some items I don't even use the copper cream on them. There's been a few that I haven't. It does bring out the patina a lot better, but a lot of times, sometimes like this one that was covered like in black, and the red patina is underneath like that. And I think that was this one right here when I had poured it. It had a lot of the red on the top. The black usually is usually on the top part where it's actually poured. So the bottom part where you don't get as much oxidation on the bottom, you don't have as much of the black. You have more of the prominent colors that it is, such as if you were to go back and you were to look at my very first few pours, number one and number two, as soon as I quenched it, it's almost it had black on the back, but when I quenched it, the red was in black, but it was all the coppery color like that. There's a little bit of black, but you could still see some of the red that kind of permeated through it. Yellow battery light means on the iPhone. No, I don't. I'm sorry, J Dog. I fully charged it, but it's still yellow. I don't know. I'm not sure. Thanks for that link, by the way. I'm gonna try to contact them, and like you were saying, all I should be able to do is give them my order number of my 2Auto. I'm hoping it's somewhere where I can contact them and talk to them live. I'm hoping, but like I was saying, which I didn't finish because I'm trying to watch the chat and everything, is that mine will go up to about 1100 degrees roughly, and the crucible is red hot, and it's almost at melting point, not quite, but then the four H's come up. Yeah, or live chat. I know you probably meant CHAT. Yeah, there you go. Um, but mine will go up to 1100 degrees roughly, and then the four H's come up, and then it's not heating anymore, and the temperature is definitely dropping because then when it drops down to a certain amount, maybe it gets like down to about 900. And if you've seen some of my videos, maybe you'll see where it actually happened, where it's the numbers are all over the page, like 900, 800, 700, 600, 900, and then it goes back as it's heating back up. It goes back to H's again. But what I did is I just unplugged it and plugged in the old 2Auto, and I took the crucible out of there and stuck it in the old crucible. But it really is really strange why the newer one only goes up to 1150 degrees Celsius. It will not go any higher than that. I cannot set it to go any higher. Of course you can, but it defaults back to 1150. The same thing with the other 2Auto, like your 2Autos. You can set it higher, like you can go to like 2500 and set it for that, but it will go all the way back down to 1200. That's the maximum. Low power usage. Yeah, I've never had an iPhone. J Dog. The probe died. I don't even know how the heck the probe would even die because I didn't even use it. I had it in my garage as a backup. I never even used it for a month. And the first time using it, it started going up, and I was very impressed on how quick that it heated up. And I opened up the top when I seen the H's. I opened up the top, and it was super red hot, hotter than my older one. It was red hot. It was awesome. And then all of a sudden it did that. And I'm like, what? Oh man. I go, that's what happened with J Dog. I go, but he was saying he never even heated up. Now, did you change that probe yourself? Is it in that front face plate? I'm sure I can take it apart. I've always taken things apart all my life. I've always tinkered with taking everything and anything apart. If it was broken or damaged, or even if it wasn't broken and damaged, I've always taken things apart and put things back together. Curious in how things work, how things tick, how they operate. And I guess that's how I got into taking apart breakers and stuff and taking out the silver and the copper and everything else that I do. Yeah, I'm sure it is pretty easy. It's relatively a pretty simple, easy machine. But yeah, yeah, I was really disappointed though when I when that happened. Oh man, especially because I didn't get any. I think you know that when you buy it, you can pay for a year of extended warranty that would cover it for like a year. I didn't. I just opted for the regular warranty, and I think it's only 30 days. I think. I don't know. Tonight, you won tonight. I did watch your last night. I usually catch every one of them. I think there's a few I hadn't commented on because, like I said, uh, if you've ever heard me when Mishy Stacker comes in, I watch a lot of Mishy Stackers things. But sometimes I'm in bed at nighttime and I toss and turn. I'll pop open the TV and I'll watch a lot of streams on there, and I can only hit the like button. I can't comment. And then by the time morning comes up, everything, you start getting ready for the day, and you go here, do this, do that, and get ready to go to work, and you never get back to what you did before, so you never get to comment. Yeah, I'll make sure to watch it. Yep. See, even Sean Stafford did that when he was a kid. I did it with a kid, but I never grew up, Sean. I'm still doing it. They take it apart and I fix it. If it's broken, if it's broken, I definitely take it apart. Definitely. But I've taken things apart. The YouTube issue. Yeah. Yeah. I was kind of hoping that Ellie would come in here. I know she was on Michael Stackins. Um, she was having a problem being inside of commenting on my shorts. And I know I have J Dog as a monitor. Sean Stafford is as well. If at any given time, 3D Woodworks, what's going on, brother? If at any given point in time that you guys go to my shorts and you can't comment on any of my shorts, let me know, especially in a live stream. Because when you're in a live stream, I am the one that kind of figured out how to fix that problem. Same thing, Raka, with you, but you don't seem to have any problems. But if you ever, any of my mods ever have a problem commenting on my shorts and you can't comment, let me know and I can fix that. I figured it out about 6, 7 months ago, and I did share it with a few other YouTubers. Weldon Carey, Liberty Bleeds, Silver. Yeah, you won't ever grow up either. I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys for Us kid. I'm intrigued on some things. You wouldn't believe some of the things that I've taken apart. Um, but of course, um, I used to build my own computers, my own laptops from scratch, from a bare tower. I would get into constructing everything from the motherboard to the everything, and I would get my own graphics card. I would overclock the graphics card, overclock the motherboard, and this was all for gaming stuff for as fast as I could possibly do it. I actually, before the real computers came out, like I'm talking about the Pentium 100s and stuff, and you had like the Commodores and the other The other ones, the Apple computers and stuff, where you just had the MS DOS. I actually I actually wrote programs to make my own little stick games, like something like, like, what do they call that paddleboard thing there? You could write a program. I was talking about it in one of my other live streams, where you had line 10, line 20, line 30, line 40. Every line told it that one line gave it a command to go to another line or to do a certain something, and go to line 20, and then line 20 high plot, line 30 to go to da da da, and you would be doing the correspondence. So I can't explain it, but I'm very computer knowledgeable. That Pong, you got a jackknife. See how quick that was? 20 out of 20. One time jackknife. Come on, brother. Give a bird a break. Basic programming. Yeah, it's basic programming, but it's back in the day. Um, the same thing like when I got into my gaming, I had map editors. I two is two is an improvement, man. But even in the newer computers, um, I wrote and made my own maps, like for Duke Nukem, for Doom. I made maps. I constructed from my own editors. I made these maps. If you know what Doom is or Duke Nukem, I never. I wish I would have had some knowledge back then that I got now, because I would have smarts, maybe I should say it. I won't. I'd admit it. Smarts. I should have put my initials in there or something. I should have wrote my name off in somewhere, because I could have inside the map that I created. It was a 3D room map where you could go in and you could do like death matches and stuff like that. I designed. Now I would have to find the CD, but I have a CD that made it somewhere to where somebody put my map on a CD that's out there for everybody to use, that you could use to buy for was it Duke Nukem or Doom? I forget which one it was. It was on a CD, and if I would have somehow copyrighted it or something, yeah, nobody would believe me now. Exactly. Or you're saying nobody believes you. But yeah, I was into the gaming thing real big back in the day. Duke Nukem, even I haven't. I used to do a lot with Fallout 76. I've got my own thing going through Fallout 76, but I kind of, once I got involved with doing the YouTube streaming thing, I don't even go out there anymore. Uh, I used to do that online as well. Joseph Lopez, how's it going? Thanks for coming in. Yeah, the Doom computer game, forever, forever going to PC. Yeah, yeah. I used to do that live, do death matches, link up between other people and do it online. And originally, it started off as also Satoshi Nakamoto. He created Bitcoin. No, I did not. Didn't create Bitcoin. I do have some Bitcoin. I do have some Bitcoin. Not much. Not much. I wish I had a whole lot of it back when it was very cheap. I think you got Bitcoin too, don't you? If I remember right, you got something. Um, I forget what it was. It's on my phone. I forget what it is, but I think I have like 200 and some odd shares of it or whatever it is on something that you had, the same thing you had, but I forget what it is. I kind of just leave that alone. I've got very little of the Bitcoin, but mine didn't go into the landfill. My wallet didn't go in the landfill. Born in 71. Hmm. Yeah, I was born in 66. Yeah. It was $20. Oh my. Wow. 3D. How you been doing anyways, brother? 3D. I gotta get back to check out your page again and see if you got any newer stuff up. I know you had a few things. You haven't been putting out as much, you said last time we chatted. Like 100 shares of it. Oh Oh my. Wow. Yeah, if only. Hindsight's 2020. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta get some stuff out the Knuckle Bust and Numbskull too. I almost forgot to send him some swag. Oh, I wanted to get that out to him tomorrow as well. I got Jeff that was in there a little while ago. I don't know if he's still here. I gotta get some swag out to him. I got about 3, 4 different packages. I got a package I gotta put together for OC Stacker. Send him his hat out. I sent his original GA wins and stuff out, and then Mrs. T-Bird had ordered him something special that I never. I'm not good at keeping secrets, but I held that secret on that one. I was trying to slip him up to show him what it was. I think he knows what it was, but he don't know exactly what it is. That's going to OC tomorrow, but it's going to go in a different package in a hat that wouldn't fit in the T-Bird bubble wrapper. Yeah, I got a pretty good sized double bubble wrapper too package. I'm getting down on them. I'm gonna have to order more. I'd ordered 100, and I think I'm down to my last 25. Yeah, that's a good sized bubble wrapper. You haven't seen that jackknife, have you? Yeah. Bird's the word, right, Raka? Woo! I can't fit the hat. I can't fit the hat in there. Gen X as they come. Yes, sir. No, I got to order it. I'm still trying to decipher whether I want to do the laser printer, and I think 3D was telling me I should get the laser printer. I could maybe do more in laser printer. I can do a lot with a laser printer. Oh, see, Stacker, see, he's lurking, stalker. I told you. Just mention his name and he's there, just like you, Jackknife. I didn't even have to jingle for you this time. But anytime you're there, that's what I keep these buffaloes for. I keep those buffaloes right out there just for you, brother. I know you like the sound of large silver. Just get a 3D printer, they say. Just a 3D. But I want to get both. I need a Devil's Forge. It is the best sound. You know what's even better, Jackknife? This is even better. This is even better. That's even better. Woo. I should get out my other kilo bar because I really I should get my other kilo bar out because I wonder what 2 kilo bars would sound like playing together. OC's trying to get that. He's trying to snag that on me. He is. He is. Tell the truth, OC. Get off the phone with Michael. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I heard him say that you're gonna go on a live stream with him, and I thought you were gonna be on my live stream first. I talked to you about it quite a while ago. You coming to me, being on my live stream, but I'll let Michael have you first. Don't make up your kilo bar, please. Yeah, it makes me wonder. I wonder what those. Hmm. I can't break them out of the package though. I was gonna say I wonder what 2 gold ounce bars sound like clean together. Huh. I'm killing you. Yeah, I'm sorry, Jackknife. I don't know which one. It's a laser printer or the 3D printer. Hmm. I can do so much with either or. I want both. I'm probably more than likely gonna get both of them, but Mrs. T-Bird won't let me get them both together. Hmm. Multicolor. Yeah. Yeah, the multicolor. I think it's really awesome. Like with 3D, he got the strands for the glowing things, and he made little stands like this. He made little stands on his 3D printer, and they glowed. That was wicked awesome. That was wicked awesome. Um, if I did get the 3D or when I do get the 3D printer, I'll prob your birthday's next month. Well, happy birthday. Oh, Your birthday month is almost over. Oh, I read that wrong. My apologies. 2 out of 20. Jenga, 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 Jenga. Yeah, I got to take 1 out of 20. Man, wow. Just because I read it wrong. I don't like to read. But this is one thing that YouTube has done is made me a better person for a lot of different reasons, and reading is one of them because I had hoard. I never liked to read. English has never been my topic. The glow in the dark filament. Yeah. Man, you back him up, OC. Yeah. Okay. All right, OC. No more Butterfingers for you. I was about ready to go down to the store tomorrow before I sent your package out and another bag of Butterfingers, but you know. Oh boy, what a tough crowd. With pictures. There you go. I'm with you, brother. I'm with you, Sean. That's me with pictures. Yeah, I know. Kim has your back. Literally. Yeah. Yeah. Literally, brother. Wait till you see what it is, though. It was sort of her idea, and it was my idea, too. It was a combined unison effort between the both of us. Oh, boy. Yeah, I broke out a lot of my Morgans earlier. I didn't break them out, but I found them on my desk. Showing a lot of the different Morgan pieces towards the end of part of Michael's live stream. 3 hours took too much out of Michael, though. That's a lot for him. That's a lot for him. I'm really surprised that I've actually did, I think, three 3 hour live streams, maybe four. I think it was three, maybe. We do got our internet working better. I do got to purchase a new wireless router, though. I got a Netgear. I'm thinking about getting the Netgear 7. Uh, Netgear 7 I'm going to order. My Netgear is I don't know, sorry, 5 years old. Um, we should be getting at least 500 megabytes a second for when we do a test on it, and we're getting like maybe like 285 to 290 megabytes a second. And I'm thinking it may have a little bit to do with my Wi-Fi router being older, not quite up to par. I did get on one of my things and I did upgrade and make sure I had um, the latest info for it, and it does. So that didn't do anything. You sending all your Dr. Seuss books to Sean? Huh, nice. Hold him to that, Sean. He's sending you all his Dr. Seuss books. Yeah, I remember Dr. Seuss. Yeah, he was a pretty cool cat. Hmm. I'm wondering if that hardened tip comes with it, or is that something when you order the glow in the dark filaments? Does the hard tip come with it 3D, or is that something you got to buy separately? Go dogs, go, he says. Hmm. Now let's see. Got 10 people, 13 likes. Awesome. Good. 39 minutes. And I think Mrs. T-Bird's still working. 2 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Woo! Of course, over in OC Stacker's neck of the woods is only 11 o'clock. Yeah, I got to order myself a new Netgear, and I think it's the Nighthawk 7 I want to get. I was just looking at that earlier tonight online. I think that's the one I'm going to get. It puts out 12.8 gigabytes a second. It can handle 7, 8 different streams. The Where's Waldo's books. You got into the Where's Waldo books, OC? I think I've got one of those still kicking around somewhere. Sean, not sure. Where's Waldo? Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, it's gonna be so cool when I do my 750. Ooh, look at that! I'm up to I'm up to 728. 728 subscribers. Yeah, yeah. I gained 2 more subscribers somewhere tonight. I just noticed that. Goldie Bear books. No, I never did. Never liked reading. Never liked English. I was never very good in English class in school. Maybe because I didn't like to read. I never did the audiobooks too much, but like I was saying before, I more learn more and eyes and hands on and hearing and stuff and listening to things. So the YouTube thing is a little different for me to sit here a lot of times. And a lot of times I go over a lot of stuff that's here and I get off topic and I start talking about everything, picking this up and going here and going there, over there, looking at things. Yeah. Yeah. OC doesn't have any content. Yeah, that's a question. That is a good question. I wonder if OC Stacker has another channel he hasn't divulged. Shows that the 3D printed golden dragon. Hmm. I'm not sure which one you're talking about. The golden dragon. Hmm. Are you talking about? It ain't a 3D one. Are you talking about this right here? That's the only dragon I got recently from Mrs. T-Bird. It's a Euperlite rock from Michigan. I don't think you're referring to that, but I got some Euperlite rocks. I got some from. I don't know if you can see that from Rock Hounding Huntress. Uh, yeah, Rock Hounding Huntress made me that. It's a Euperlite. It's got soda light in the rocks, and you put an ultraviolet light on it. The soda light inside fluoresces orange. And this is supposed to do the same thing on the pieces that Mrs. T-Bird behind the rocks under the Lazy Susan. Oh, seen that? The dragon, the golden dragon. Okay, yeah, yeah. I'll show that to you in a minute. Let me show you the skull here. Mrs. T-Bird order because she knows I really like those Euperlite rocks, and you can see the Euperlite orange glow. Now the dragon is the same way, but I was a little disappointed because there's very little. There's very little on that one. There's a little bit here and there, but nothing like the skull one. Oh, you're talking about the dragon back there, the silver and the gold dragon. Oh, you're behind the Euperlite rocks. Oh, let me get the pile of silver out of here. Oh, there it is. Sean, there's number 16 right there. It was over with the dragons. The dragons were protecting it. I had it in between the two dragons. That's number 16 that I poured on the 29th. And it's already all cleaned up. You saw the actual video, and then I showed it real quick. Uh, Cleaned it up. That's number 16. I'd had it over here. I got more silver here. That goes over here somewhere. That's a silver bar. I'll put that over here. And you put him over here. All right. Now I can zoom in on it. That's what you're talking about. Yeah, I wish I could recast him, but it's almost impossible. Little impossible. Oh, he's heavier. There you go. I bet you do. Under the Lazy Susan. Yeah, that gave it away. I did. I thought you were talking about something. Something that was done on a 3D printer. Oh, I got there. Know what that's doing there? Oh, I don't even know if Mrs. Teeber's still working. You got to be still working. Hey, Renimi, how you doing? Yeah, they are. Thank you so much. Yeah, they are. Um, I got a couple other dragons up here that were. Uh, they're actually holding. Um, they're like a. They change. Those are like plastic, but they're holding silver dragons on. Um, can't remember if they're pure 999 silver or if they're sterling silver. I think the dragons are 99. That one's toning. That one's really toning. Let me take you off the tripod. Let me get you up close to it. I've had them out here for a while. I don't need my cord to be plugged in anymore. That one's really toning. Wow. I've had him. He's toning too. They've been out here for as long as I've had my studio out here. He's he's toning a little bit towards the bottom. See him? This one's toning. Look at the toning going on him. Wow. When I put them out here, there was no toning on them at all. None. They were pure silver. They've been out here for as long as I've had my studio in here, which is probably better than 6, 7 months now, maybe. Yeah, but those dragons are holding dragons. Ah, and they'll chill you out. Oh, really, Jeff? A little more wood in that fireplace. Well, let me tell you, I've got that lights or show. Where's my remote? Uh, hold on. I don't want it to melt that. Let me take that off just in case. Just in case. I get my remote. That ain't just for light show either. Where's my remote? It's actually for heat as well. It doesn't need. It's electric. It's all electric, but it does have a function for heat, and it does work. Got a thing for the lights. I can change the. Oops. Let's pick for the lights, and it's got another button to dim the lights or brighten the lights, and then it has a timer and also has heat. Did you hear it kick on? Don't get a carbon monoxide poison on that fire. Now, we won't. We won't jackknife. If you can hear that, it will actually throw heat. It's electric, but it's got a fan on it as well, and it'll throw heat. I have three of them like this. I have a 6 footer. This is a. It's not quite 3 feet. It's like maybe like 2.5 feet. I have a no. I have a 4 foot one, a 6 foot one, and this one, which is just under 3 feet, I think, or it's about 3 feet. I'd have to get a measuring tape. I've got two out in the living room and one in here. I got to shut that heat off because, like I said, those are plastic. I don't even know how to shut it off now. I don't know. The fan, I guess, will keep going. I've only used it a couple of times. Oh yeah, that's hot. Yeah, there's hot air. Nothing out of there. Just out of here. It's cooling off now though. That works pretty good. But yeah, it's a heater, light, and everything all built into one. And like I said, I've got an 8 foot one, I got a 6 foot one, and this one. Thank you. Thank you, Sean. It is. It's getting warmer now. You don't need any heat down there. I don't need any. We got awesome weather now. But the only one that I would have to worry about would be the one that I've got out in my living room. I have a propane on the wall, on demand propane blue heater. It runs solely on, but it has everything built in, a carbon monoxide detector and all that built in. But I do have fire alarms in my house, and I also have a carbon monoxide detector. And the one that I have out in the living room, which is like for in case we ever lose electricity for supplemental heat, it pushes out, I forget how many BTUs, but quite a bit. And it runs on solely propane. If carbon monoxide is detected by it, it automatically shuts itself down. 89 degrees here today. Wow, no breeze. Yeah, the weather's been pretty decent. We've gotten up to like 82 degrees earlier this week. I think it was like Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday. It's cooled off a little bit, not too bad. Mrs. T-Bird, just let me pop out of my studio real quick. Let me make sure she's not done work. Still working? You almost done? All right. OC Stalkers left. I know OC ain't in here. Jackknife ain't in here. I don't see him in the chat anymore. No. I think Jackknife's still in here. He's just hiding, waiting for me to slip up. But OC's lurking. Yeah, he's lurking. I gotta figure out now how to shut that heat off. Because I turned that on, that heat's coming back on. I've never played with it before. Wow, that is hot. That's got to be like 90 degrees. I don't need any heat. I gotta figure out how to shut this off here. It's on. It's set. Oh, that goes up. I don't want to go up. I want to show high, 0, low, high. I think it's there. I think that's for off. Thanks, Jeff. I figured it out though. That fan is going to keep on blowing though. Can you hear that fan on it? All right, thanks, Jeff. Have a good night. Yeah, it is getting late. Mrs. T-Bird's almost done work, and I only came on because just shut off. Cool. Figured that out. But I only came on because Michael's got got done, and Miss T-Bird was still going to be working, but she's going to be done probably another 5 minutes. So I'll probably call it in about, well, let's say 1 hour. I'm about 5 minutes away from 1 hour. I appreciate you stopping in here and supporting me. As always, Sean, same thing with Rakamas. Rakamas is always awesome for supporting me and being out here, and you as well, 3D. Appreciate you, brother. Yeah, that will melt the 3D. I think that's what those probably those plastic dragons up there, but they change in the light as you turn them, different colors. And I'm sure those were produced probably on a 3D printer. I'm sure they were. Thank you very much, Raka. Look at Jackknife go. He knows. He knows. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. But he's a few minutes early. I said I'd go all the way up to 1 hour. I think right now I'm at 56 minutes and 5 seconds. And like I said, Mrs. T-Bird said she was going to be done work, so I'll go spend some time with her. I'll prepare getting OC Stacker's hat to him from his Gawain because it wouldn't fit in the bubble wrap package. And I was waiting till something came in for him, which it did. And I'm going to get that together. Sean Stafford, your swag pack is already out to you. And if you do need a tracking number, let me know because I can send you a tracking number. Um, I would have to. I've got like 20 different people that I've emailed or sent packages out to. Um, so, I mean, I could look on all the different receipts I got, but there's so many going all over the place. I've got 3 here. I got another one to the back side of me, and I got one out in my car. You're even early, OC stalker. I told you were stalking out there. I got another 2 minutes and 40 seconds to go. Slow countdown. But yeah, Sean, your swag pack's going to you too, brother. Yes, you're very welcome. Always, Sean. Yeah, it's pretty easy. You just got to go to USPS and you can see where if you go to your phone or anything, just type out USPS and you'll see where it comes up in USPS tracking and whatever tracking number is there. You just type in the tracking number and you hit search and it'll tell you where it is, when it left, where it's going, where it's been, and the approximate time that it's going to arrive to you. I do have Jeff's to go out. I have OC stackers that I've got to put together in a box. He's getting a box this time because I don't want the hat to get damaged. And not that it will, I just don't want it to be all scrunched and crushed. You know what I mean? How would you feel if you won something from somebody? It was a hat, um, and it was just stuffed. Do I got a hat? Yes, I do. I have a sample hat. Um, this is my hat. This is not a sample. This is one of the hats, but it's mine. Um, and I'll take out one. But if you had won something from a YouTube content creator and he was promoting his swag and gifts, like say something like that. I mean, it's got the tag on it, and they're fairly nice hat. They're maybe not the best in the world, but they're pretty nice. They're not cheap. Uh, they're about $20 a crack piece. I got a whole mess of them, but I got to put it in a box where it's not going to get crushed. But if you were to have a hat, say uh, something like this one, and you put it in a box and it was all crunched up together, and it got stuffed in a package, how would you feel about it when I got to you like that? You know what I mean? Uh, I try to take a little precaution on having everything get to who they're getting to is how they left the way they should have. But that's why I waited on that. Let's see who else. There was a few other people I had to get some mail out to as well tomorrow. So I probably got about another hour and a half of work to do to get everything together so I can get that out. But everybody's golf package has gone out except for OC's, just his hat and his special surprise. And if he's a good boy, he'll maybe get some more Butterfingers. Who knows? I think he just sticks around. He sticks around, I think, just for the Butterfingers, for the snowman, because the snowman's always after him. The abominable snowman. No. Really? Man. Oh, that's sad. Oh, man. Hmm. Did they say what of? Oh, we're over an hour. Hmm. Come on, OC. I'm waiting. 2 out of 20. See, this works both ways too, because a lot of times I'll ask something and I'm waiting for somebody's response, and it doesn't always happen. Hmm. Whenever you're ready, let me know how she passed. Either that or I'll have to Google it myself. And if not, you can start with the countdown anytime. Mrs. T-Bird should be done any moment, and I'm over my hour. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah, you can't. And like I said, even if I was to put it inside the bubble, the bubble wrap package, I mean, it just wouldn't fit. I mean, come on. I mean, it's a good sized package. I mean, it's a good sized hat, but you just can't. There's only so much you can put in there. You know. But anyways, I'm gonna let you guys go. OC's probably reading what happened to Loretta Swit. She passed away today. Uh, I don't get on the news a whole lot, but I guess I'll have to go out and Google it and see what I can find out about it. Thank you very much, Sean. Thank you, OC Stacker. Thank you, Jackknife, if you're still in there hanging about. Appreciate you, brother. One more jingle for you for tonight. Have a good night. Appreciate you all stopping in, hanging out so long with Michael Stacking and coming out here and hanging out with me. Thank you very much, Raka. Good night. Alrighty. What's the word, Raka? Thank you, Mrs. Alaskan Assassin, for stopping in. Mr. Alaskan Assassin was in here a little while ago. I'm just heading out. Appreciate you all. Hit that like button, subscribe. Go check out my other content. Um, thank you, 3D. Appreciate you. Later, I'll go check out your stuff. I'll give you a call there probably sometime this weekend. Oh, heart failure. That took you a while. Yeah, you're down to 2. Very slow countdown. Nice. Alrighty, bird's the word. Thank you, everyone. Love y'all. The bird's out. Take care, y'all. Bird's the word. Thank you, guys. See you tomorrow, 9 o'clock. Michael Stackins, 500 celebration. Woo! T-Bird out.